Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here, and back a little bit earlier than I said I would be. Originally projected to be back in games 13 and 14 in the regular season against the Blowfish in second place, but I thought today I'd surprise you guys with game number 10 here. We're facing the Herbisaurs, who also are coming into this game at 7-2. They are the division leaders in the other division in our conference, so I thought this would be a nice matchup to watch. The number one teams in each division going heads up. We lost the second game against the Sirloins here after that abysmal showing in game number 8. We managed to, let's have a look actually, we managed to blow an 8-2 lead and ended up losing 10-9 when I left Plaid Mahoney in way too long. So game 10, we're going to have Mondo, who's not at full strength, coming in 2-0 record, ERA just over 2, and whip about 1.35, which is pretty respectable. And then we're going to be facing the Herbisaurs' second pitcher, Jem Quilita, who's been with the team since the beginning of the franchise. She's in her 7th year as well as Mondo. She's 2-0, ERA is at 1.5, and her whip is just above 1.15. That is fantastic numbers. That's ace quality numbers right there from her. Let's have a look at the lineup today. Luca Golden bats leadoff in left field, followed by Ivan Marin in center. He'll bat second. Cross bats third, DHing again. Bentley will bat fourth at first base. Paul will bat fifth in right field. Vihan Robertson gets to start at shortstop over Fletcher Mackey, who is 10th. Skylar Mosley bats 7th at second base. Kawaguchi batting 8th at third. And Brennan batting 9th behind the dish. Let's jump into it and have a good time. So yeah, we're coming into this matchup. Mahoney's going to be unavailable. He's rattled. Kaylee Sutton's coming off a masterful performance against the Sirloins in Game 8. She struck out 5 batters, I believe. So she's still locked in. Leah Collins, who came in last game, is locked in, so she's available, I believe. And we do have rookie Lincoln Porchetto, who's very inaccurate. I don't want to turn over a close game to him. Looking at the Herbisaurs lineup here. Stokes is a familiar face, batting leadoff at second. They also kept Yoink Sachs. He's batting in the 6th hole. And I think that's it for regular original Herbisaur hitters. Let's have a look at their full lineup in depth here before we jump into it. They got Stokes at second, batting leadoff. Nora Holmes from the Hot Corners, batting second at shortstop. Right fielder Patrick Franco, I believe he's in his 2nd or 3rd year. He's in right. Batting 4th is Harmony Strauss, the former Wide Loads catcher. Batting 5th is former Wide Load himself, Hackliner. He was on our championship team in year number 5. This is his 2nd team in 2 years after leaving us. Sachs bats 6th in center. Evermore Stanky, who's been with the Herbisaurs past 3 seasons, is at DHing today in the 7 hole. Batting 8th is former Sandcat first baseman Jess Fowl. And batting 9th is left fielder Manon Moon. Normally he plays center field, but because they have Sachs, they move him over to left. Alright, and on the bench they have former Sirloins catcher Aya McBenney, the 2nd-year catcher. She's on the bench today. She's getting some rest, it looks like. She could have been hurt as well. Former freebooter, outfielder Kenna Korn. Center fielder Danielle Kemp, I believe is in her 2nd or 3rd year. And then left fielder Piazza Parks, who was randomly generated back in year number 1. He is still in the league. He has dropped all the way down to a C. Alright, let's jump into it and have some fun. Quilita winds. First pitch is a strike. We're underway. And Golden's quickly behind 0-2. Takes one outside. That's low. That's a hard rip to center, but it's right at Sachs, and that's going to be the first out. Ivan Marin bats 2nd. Average up over 500. 1 homer, 6 RBIs. Slider in there, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. That fastball's cranked by Marin to left center field. Will that get over the fence? Not quite. It's off the wall, just out of the reach of the left fielder. Extra bases for Marin to start off his afternoon, or evening, I guess. 1 out, runner at 2nd for Cross. Comes in average up over 500 as well. 3 homers, 11 RBIs on the year for Cross. First pitch line softly to left. It's right at Moon. 2 down. I think it was a bit over aggressive there. It's Going to bring up Bentley. First baseman's locked in, hitting over 440. 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the year so far. Howard grounded to first, foul there to field it, and that's going to end the inning. I think I was over-aggressive on those two. I probably should have took some more pitches. Bottom one we go. Stokes, Holmes, and Franco will face off against Mondo. Stokes hitting over 370. 3 RBIs on the year for her. No homers yet. Curveball in there for a strike. We're underway from Mondo. 0-2. The quickly to count is K-Man active for the righty. Change it down and in. Hard liner to second. Mosley lies out for it and cuts it off. That's the throw to first. 1 down. Brings up Holmes, hitting 324. 1 homer. 5 RBIs in the year for the shortstop. She's also locked in here at the plate. Ooh, that was a hanger. She probably should have crushed that one. 1-2. Swung through a cutter. First strikeout of the day for Mondo. Franco up next. Tense on the afternoon. 265, 6 RBIs, no homers. That was the 5th punch-out of the year for Mondo here in his 3rd start. Got him on the check swing slider there, 1-1. Curveball skied in the foul territory on the left side. Golden over for it. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Mondo to start the game. Top 2, it's 0-0. Paul, Robertson, and Mosley face Quilita. Here's John Paul hitting 346, 2 homers, 6 RBIs for the right fielder. Already ahead 2-0 in the count as Quilita misses the zone. Good cutter there, 2-1. Ooh, framing that fastball. Paul down on strikes, 1 out, and that brings up Robertson. Hitting 314, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Dribbler to short, easy play for Holmes, and that's 2 down. Brings up Mosley, hitting an even 500, no homers, 5 RBIs for the second baseman. Hard grounder at the middle, base hit for Mosley on the 1-1 pitch. He'll be on at first with a 2-out hit. That'll keep the inning alive here for the 8-hitter, Kawaguchi. Hitting only 294, no homers, 6 RBIs for the bet. In her 7th season now, all with the Sandcats. Hanging curveball is punished up the middle. That's a base hit. Sachs gets it in, and there are 2 on with 2 down now for the 9-hitter Brennan, the catcher. Hitting 444, 3 homers, 8 RBIs on the year for the catcher. He's tied for the team lead in the home run department. Look at that, actually. Is he? He is, as a matter of fact. He's tied with Cross and Mackey, all with 3. Soft line to the first. Foul with the leap will rob him of a base hit, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Sandcats with 2 down, but nothing comes of it. Bottom 2, 4, 5, and 6 do up for the Herbisaurs. Strauss, Liner, and Sachs. Strauss only batting .059, a homer and an RBI on the season for her. Not great numbers for an A- player. Ooh, she chases a cutter out of the zone. Low, 0-1. Way in front of the curveball, 1-2 the count now. Chases a slider in the dirt. She's down on strikes. Second punch out for Mondo. Brings up Liner. He's tense. 211 average. 2 homers, 4 RBIs for the third baseman. Cutter down is popped up in the right field. Mosley out for it. He's calling off the outfielder. 2 down. Brings up Sachs, hitting 385, 3 homers and 9 RBIs for the center fielder. Very good numbers. Surprising numbers for him. He's normally a defensive player. He's not known for his offense. Fouled off down there, out of reach. 0-2 the count now. Fouled off, still 1-2 count now as Sachs stays alive. Low, blocked in the dirt by Brennan, 2-2. Check swing, full count to Sachs. Fouled off, still full count. Change it down in the way, dribbled up the middle. Mosley backhands, he'll go to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for Mondo here in the second. Top three, it's 0-0. Golden, Marin, and Cross due up. Golden's 0 for 1, looking for his first hit today. Average now down under 235. No homers or RBIs yet for him. Curveball taken for a strike. Slider misses low. Curveball hit hard to short, backhanded by Holmes. Should be an easy play. It is, 1 down. Marin up next, 1 for 1 with the double. See if he can get it going again here. Slider down, 0-1. Good fastball, 0-2. Dribbler up the middle, a base hit for Marin. He's 2 for 2. That puts him at first with 1 down. Brings up Cross, 0 for 1 today with a pop out, or line out, I guess. Soft line out, fly out to left. Good two-seamer, 0-1. High fastball, 1-1 the count. Ooh, caught the zone with that high cutter, 1-2. Slider hit hard past the diving second baseman. That's a base hit. 2 on and 1 out now for Bentley. Bentley grounded out to first his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to come through where he couldn't last time with a runner in scoring position. Good fastball, 0-1. Slider line softly to right. That's going to drop. That's a base hit. Franco charging. Runner's going to try and score. Here comes the throw in. It is not in time. Run scores. Bentley's going to be out at second. Runner at third, though, is safe. 1-0 Sandcats here on the single. Brings up Paul. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, looking on a framed fastball from Quilita. Fastball inside, ball 1. Quilita is now tense here. Paul gets under that one to center. This should be an easy catch for Sachs. It is, and that will end the inning, but the Sandcats strike first with an RBI single from Bentley. 1-0 the score. Bottom three, Stanky, Fowl, and Moon up for their first at-bats. Stanky comes in, 275 average, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the season. Mondo ahead 1-2 in the count now after that fastball. Low slider, 2-2. Cutter down and in is fouled off by Stanky, still 2-2. Curveball down in the way, hard up the middle. Diving is Robertson to cut it off. He'll fire to first. Great play, 1 down. Brings up foul, 294 average, no homers, 4 RBIs for the former Sandcat alum. She's a low pitch specialist, so we'll need to be careful. Fastball up for a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and away, called a strike. It's now 0-2. Slider down the way, fouled off. She chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Cutter up and in is popped up. Shallow center. Robertson there. 2 down. Brings up Moon. He's 136 average, no homers, and 4 RBIs for the 9-hitter. Not good numbers on the year for him. Change it down in the way, line to third. 1 hopper to Kawaguchi. She'll fire to first. 1-2-3 inning from Mondo again. Top 4, it's 1-0. Robertson, Mosley, and Kawaguchi due up. Robertson's 0 for 1 today, looking to turn his fortunes around at the plate as of late. Strike in there, 0-1. Liner to left center. That's going to get down. Moon cuts it off. That'll hold Robertson to a single. That's the 7th hit of the day for the Sandcats here in the 4th inning. Mosley up now, 1 for 1 with a single in his first at bat. Good strike in there from the fastball, 0-1. Slider misses outside, 1-1. Another fastball in there on the inside corner, 1-2. High cutter, ripped up the middle, that's down for a base hit. Sachs will cut it off, and it'll be runners at first and second here to start the inning. Still nobody out for Kawaguchi. See, singled her last time up as well. Strike in there, good slider, 0-1. Pops that up, chased an inside pitch. 1 down as Kulita makes the catch on the pop fly. Brennan up next. He lined out softly to first base his last time up on a leaping play by foul. 0 for 1 today. Cutter misses outside, ball 1. Misses inside this time, 2-0. Hanging curveball, ripped past the diving Stokes into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Runner draws the throw, and that was a good one from Franco, so bases stay loaded here for Golden, who's 0 for 2. Average now down under 230 on the season. Big spot for him. He's looking for his first RBI. It'd be a great time for it. Should have swung at that one, 1-1. Chases a low fastball, punches it deep to center field. Runners will go. First 2 runners will tag. It's 2-0 Sandcats on the sac fly by Golden. Kawaguchi advances to, is that Mosley? Mosley advances to third. Marin up now, 2 for 2, double and a single. He's now locked in at the plate. Looking to break it open here in the 4th. Liner up the middle. Stokes with a diving play. She came from all the way across the field. Makes the catch to end the inning, with the Sandcats put another on the board thanks to a sac fly. It's 2-0. Bottom 4, Stokes, Holmes, and Franco do up. Stokes is 0 for 1 today. Mondo locked in on the mound as well. Fouled off, 1-2 remains the count. Changeup line, just fair as it touches the third base line. That's going to be extra bases for Stokes unless Golden gets it in quickly. Not in time. It's a double for Stokes. First hit of the game for the Herbivores, and that brings up Holmes, 0 for 1. Stokes can really fly, and once that ball touched the line, it was an easy extra base hit. Hard up the middle. Mosley cuts it off on the dive. He'll go to first. 1 down as runner advances to third. Brings up Franco's 0 for 1. Fastball down on the way, hard at the middle. Robertson dives and lays out for it. He'll make the play at first. 2 down. Runner scores on the RBI ground out, though. It's 2-1. 7th RBI for the year for Franco there, and that'll bring up Strauss. 0 for 1 today. Down and in curve. Hard grounder in the hole. Robertson lays out. He got it. Fires to first. In time. And that'll end the inning. Herbivores get their first hit with a double, and then a run scores on a ground out by Franco. It's 2-1 to the 5th. Cross, Bentley, and Paul do up against Quilita. Cross singled his second at bat. Kept the inning alive for Bentley, who singled in a run. Inside ball 1. High 2-1 now. High ball 3. Quilita having trouble finding the zone here. She still tends. Hanging curve punch to left field. Cross on to lead off the inning. Leadoff single for him, and that brings up Bentley. Singled in a run his last time up. He was thrown out going for a double. Hard liner on the hanging curveball up the middle. Base hit for Bentley. 2 on now and no outs. Same way they started last inning. Here's Paul, 0 for 2. Popped out his last time up. Quilita staying out there, as that was the 11th hit she's given up today. Fastball high, 0-1. Paul off of Quilita's glove. It goes to the second baseman. Flips to second 1 on to first. Not in time on the fielder's choice. Bentley was out by a wide margin as he doesn't run well. Robertson up now. Singled his last time up. Runners at the corners for him. Quilita will stay in to face him. Double play depth here for the infield. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Chased it in the dirt, back to Quilita. Fires the second one. Stokes to first. Double play, and Robertson blows the chance to break the game open. Bottom 5 we go. It's still 2-1. Liner, Saxon, Stanky due up. Liner's 0 for 1 today. Change up down and in. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball down and away. Called a strike. 1-1. Curveball up and in. Called a strike. 1-2. Cutter down and in. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Slider away. Breaks low. 2-2. Fastball down and in. Low. Full count now for Mondo. Curveball hangs in the middle of the plate, but Liner misses it as it's a soft fly to center. Marin makes the catch. 1 out. Next up is Sax, who's 0 for 1 today. Cutter up and in for a strike. 0-1. Curveball down on the way, knocked down by Mondo. He picks it up and fires. 2 down. Good block there by the pitcher, and that brings up Stanky, who's 0 for 1, and she is now tense. Cutter down in the way, called a strike. 0-1. Changeup up, popped up to the right side of the infield. Mondo over for it near the first base line. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Mondo here in the 5th. Top 6, it's still 2-1. Mosley, Kawaguchi, and Brennan due up. Bottom 3 in the order. Third time they've seen Quilita today. Mosley's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's back to locked in. Quilita will start the inning against him. Slider down, skied to center. Should be an easy catch for Sax there as it's right to him. 1 out. Brings up Kawaguchi, 1 for 2 with a single and a pop out. Way inside, ball 1. That was also high as well. Fastball down, hits Quilita in the lady bits. Fires the first, not in time, and Kawaguchi's on with a single. That may knock her out of the game as Brennan's due up, 1 for 2 with a single. She's now going to be rattled. She's staying in there. What a trooper. I'm impressed. Here's Brennan. Strike in there, 0-1. Pops it up, shortstop. Holmes is there. 2 down. Back to tense, and that'll bring up Golden, who is 0 for 2 with a sac fly and an RBI. Runner goes on the pickoff, foul fires, and that's going to end the inning as they read Kawaguchi like a fucking book. Bottom 6, it's still 2-1. Foul, Moon, and Stokes due up. Foul's 0 for 1 today. Slider away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Change up away, 2-1. Cutter inside, full 3-1 the count. Curveball down low, called a strike, full count now. Fastball up and away, check swing taken, ball 4. First walk for Mondo today. Foul on to lead off the inning, and I'll bring up Moon, who's 0 for 1. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's a called strike on the slider. Throw down. In time. Brennan guns her out. Nobody on now for Moon as it's a 0-1 count. Cutter down and away. Check swing for a strike. 0-2 the count now. Change up and in. Called strike 3. Moon was frozen. Third punch out for Mondo. Brings up Stokes. Doubled her last time up and scored a run. She's 1 for 2. Fastball down and away. Check swing for a strike. 0-1. Slider up and in. Line softly to first. Bentley over. Makes the catch. And that'll end the unconventional 1-2-3 inning for Mondo. Top 7. Still 2-1. Golden, Marin, and Cross due up. Golden's 0 for 2. Sac fly and RBI. Quilita stays out there for the 7th. High ball 1. Low 2-0. In there with 1. High ball 3. Lined up the middle base hit for Golden, his first of the day. He's 1 for 3 now. Single is the 12th of the game for the Sandcats, and that brings up Marin, 2 for 3, double and a single. Quilita stays out there to face him. Righty v righty. Hanging curveballs ripped foul by Marin as he's way out in front, 0-1. Slider away, skied to right center. Sachs calling for it. Center fielder makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Cross, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Cutter called to strike the letters, 0-1. Breaks inside with that one, 1-1. High fastball, line to left, over the leaping liner's glove, and that's a base hit. 2 on now with 1 down. 13 hits now for the Sandcats. 14, actually, my apologies. Bentley up now, 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run driven in. Colita staying out there. Hanging curveball ripped up the middle. That's a base hit. Sachs will come up throwing, though, and Golden has to hold at third due to his low speed. Bases now loaded here for the Sandcats as they're at 15 hits off of Colita. Paul's 0 for 3 today. And Colita will exit here as Edgar Villegas, the third or fourth year reliever, third with the Herbivores, is coming into pitch. Let's have a look at his numbers on the year. Villegas is 1-0 on the season. ERA at a 2.25. 0.38 whip. That's fantastic numbers. He's given up 2 earned runs with 3 hits. 1 home run on those 3 hits. He's struck out 6, thrown 8 innings in 5 appearances, and his batting average against is a 107. This man is having a good year for himself so far. See what he does here if he can get out of this jam. Ball high, 1-0. He's almost fully rested as well. Inside with that curveball, 2-0. Villegas, a 3-pitch pitcher. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Tends to predominantly throw his breaking pitches more and his off-speed more so than his fastball. His fastball is his weak pitch. Curveball hangs, and that's up the middle for a base hit. 1 runner's going to score. Marin's going to think about it, but he's going to hold up at third. It's only going to be 1 RBI for Paul. Now a 3-1 game, and that'll bring up Robertson, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Grounded into a double play his last time up. Swung through that fastball, 0-1. Soft liner to center. That'll get down for a base hit. Another run scores. It's 4-1 Sandcats on the RBI by Robertson. Villegas is now tense, and that'll bring up Mosley, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Flew out his last time up to center field. Changeup in there for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball misses inside, ball 1. Fastball outside, 2-1 the count from Villegas. Curveball breaks high. That was a let go way too early. 3-1 count now. Fastball line to right center field. That's going to find the gap. That's going to score 1. 2 runners will score. Mosley safe at first. It's a 2 RBI single for him. It's now 6-1 as the Sandcats are breaking it open here in the 7th. Calgucci's 2 for 3 now. 2 singles. Line 1 off of the pitcher Colita last time up. High ball 1. 2-0 count now. Curveball hangs, punched into center field. Sliding is Sachs. What a play by the veteran as he keeps that runner at third. What a play. I thought he was going to drop it. Should not have thought that way. One of the best defensive center fielders in the game. Camden Brennan up now. Catcher's 1 for 3 with a single. Let's see what he does here. Inside, ball 1. Line to left field on that fastball. It's going to hang up for Moon, though, and that ends the inning. Sandcats do punch across 4 runs, though, as they extend the lead to 5 runs. Bottom 7, 6-1 your score. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Herbivores. Holmes, Franco, and Strauss. Holmes is 0 for 2 today. First pitch curveball down and in. Fouled off by Holmes, 0-1. Way out in front. Cutter down, misses, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, dribbled to first base. Bentley charging, barehanding, tagging the runner, 1 out. Brings up Franco, 0 for 2 with an RBI on a ground out. It's the only run so far for the Herbivores. Change up in there, 0-1. Fastball low, 1-1. Slider down, 2-1. Cutter up and in is high, 3-1. Curveball down in the way, fouled off by Franco's. He's out in front, full count. Change it down and in, way out in front of it. Strike 3 swinging, 4th punch out for Mondo. 2 down in the inning, and that brings up Strauss. 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and in, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and in. Skied to left center field, giving chase is Marin. He runs it down in the gap in left center, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Mondo. Top 8. 6-1 your score still. Top of the lineup due up. Golden, Marin, and Cross against Villegas. Golden singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Started the rally. Inside, ball 1. Curveball in there, 1-1. In there, 1-2 the count now. Dribbler to first, and fouls right there for it. 1 down. Brings up Marin, 2 for 4, double and a single so far today. Line that changeup up the middle, base hit. Marin has got his 3rd hit of the game, 2nd single for him. He's now 3 for 5. He's on at first. Got to bring up Cross, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. He scored a run his last time up. Inside, ball 1. Or outside, my apologies, Jesus. High, 2-0. Villegas having trouble. Change up in there, 2-1. Ooh, good fastball, 2-2. Curveball inside, ripped to second, right at Stokes' glove, 2 outs. Brings up Bentley, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. He's also driven in a run. Scored a run his last time up as well. High fastball, skied to right. Drops in front of the sliding Franco for a base hit. Bentley hangs at first, and the runner will get to third as it bounces away a little bit. Runners at the corners now with 2 down, and that'll bring up Paul. He singled in a run his last time up. 1 for 4. He also came around to score. In there for a strike, 0-1. Hanging curveballs, crushed left field. Moon took a bad path. Now he's going back to the wall. It is off the wall, and it bounces away from him over his head. Paul's going to get it a double out of this. Bentley will score. It's a 2-run double. It's now 8-1 Sandcats. And that'll bring in Robertson, who's 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI. Curveball ripped down the left field line. That's going to be of extra bases as it gets into the corner. Moon comes up throwing for second as Robertson is safe. And the run scores. It is 9-1. Good hustle there from the shortstop. Mosley up next, 3 for 4, 3 singles and 2 RBIs today. Villegas is done. His closer, Chewy Muller. I think it's Miller. It says Mueller, but it's definitely Miller. Comes in to pitch. Let's have a look at the righties' numbers here. Chewy is 0-1 on the season. ERA is at a 2.25. 2 runs given up, with 1 of them being earned. He's made 5 appearances. Whip is at an 0.75. That's fantastic. He's had 4 saves in those 5 appearances. The 5th one, of course, being the loss he received. He's thrown 4 innings, 2 hits given up. Batting average against is at a 133, which is fantastic. One of those hits was a home run. He's also walked a batter and struck out 2. Let's see what the closer can do here to get out of the jam. Side armor comes in with a fastball, 0-1. Fastball slider pitcher. That's low, ball 1. He prefers the fastball. Missed with the slider, 2-1. I think I chased that one, 2-2. Okay, refocus. That didn't work. I was late. Mosley strikes out swinging, and that's going to end the inning. But 3 more come across for the Sandcats. It's now 9-1. Liner, Saxon, Stanky do up. Liner's 0 for 2 today, looking to get his first hit of the game. Curveball down in the way, misses low, ball 1. Mondo falls behind here. He's on fire, though. Fastball line in the left. That's going to reach a fair ball. Golden will get it in quickly, and that will hold Liner to just a single. Brings up Sax. He's 0 for 2 today as well. Change it down and in. Check swing for a strike. 0-1. Cutter up and in. High. Ball 1. Fastball low. Check swing. 1-2 the count now. Curveball up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. 5th punch out for Mondo. 1 out in the inning. Brings up Stanky, who's 0 for 2. Change it down. Called a strike. 0-1. Cutter down and in. Driven deep to right center field. Giving chase is Marin. He's going to lay out for it. It's just out of his reach. Extra bases there for Stanky. Runner will score from first on the triple. It is 9-2, your score. Brings up Fowler, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Curveball down and in, low, taken, ball one. Fastball down and away, check, called a strike at the knees, 1-1. Slider up and in, taken, 2-1. Fastball down and away, dribbled back to the mound. Mondo looks the runner back, goes to first, 2 down. Gotta bring up Moon, 0 for 2 today. An RBI dud is active for the left fielder. He struck out his last at bat. Change it down and in, just low, ball one. Fastball down and away, hard liner to first. That's a base hit. Gets into left field. That'll drive in another run. It's 9-3. Brings up Stokes, who's 1 for 3 today with a double. That's going to do it for Mondo's day today. 7 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs given up. He's also responsible for the runner at first. And Leah Collins, along relievers, coming in. I did not want to bring her in, but let's have a look at her stats on the season, as I wanted to check how many hits Mondo had given up. Collins comes in. This is her 4th appearance of the season. No wins or losses. ERA at a 3.60. 2 earned runs given up. 1.80 whip. 5 innings pitched. 8 hits. 3.64 batting average against. 1 strike out, 1 walk. And that's all she's got on her line score so far. Mondo gave up 4 hits in his outing with, I believe, 1 walk. Collins' first pitch is a fastball up and in. Called a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in, misses, ball one. Seamer down and away, hard grounder to right, past the diving Mosley, another base hit. It's going to put 2 on here with 2 down for the 2-hitter.
The shortstop, Nora.
Just missed the changeup, 1-2. Fastball check swing at the knees away. Holmes down on strikes. First for Collins, and that will get us out of the jam. 2-run score for the Herbs, but they're still down 6th in the 9th. 9-3 your score. Gucci, Brennan, do up.
Now batting,
Kawaguchi's 2
third
for 2
baseman,
singles
Kara
today.
Kawaguchi.
She's going to face Miller. Hard grip up the middle, base hit for Kawaguchi. 3rd hit of the day for her. She's on safely. Brings up Brennan, 1 for 4 with a single.
Number 93.
Late on that heat, 1-1. Hard at the middle, base hit for Brennan. He's now 2 for 5. Hard single for him to center. 2 on here to start the inning for the Sandcats, and that brings up Golden. 4 single and RBI today. Blooper to third, caught by Liner on the leap. Runners get back, 1 out. Brings up Marin, 3 for 5, double and 2 singles today. Locked in. Hard liner to second. Stokes with the nice dive again. 2 outs. Second time she's robbed Marin today, and that brings up Cross. 3 for 5, 3 singles. Low fastball, punished to center field. Cross got all of it, and that is gone over the Sandcats bullpen there in center. It is a 3-run bomb. 4th of the year for Cross. And that makes it a 12-3 game. Gonna bring up Bentley with the bases empty here and 2 down. He's 4 for 5, 4 singles and an RBI. Miller will stay out there. Ooh, dribbler to short, easy play for Holmes. Bentley doesn't run well. That ends the inning, but the Sandcats get 3 on the homer by Cross, as it's now 12-3. Franco, Strauss, and Liner do up. Franco's 0 for 3 with an RBI on a ground out today. He's also walked. No. Did he walk, or was it someone else? I don't remember. In there. Check swing, 1-1. Fastball fouled off. 1-2 the count now. Two-seamer down and away, fouled off, still 1-2. Get down and in, low, 2-2. Fastball up and in, breaks his bat as that's fouled off out of reach, still 2-2. Get down and away, dribbler to third. Kawaguchi and Robertson both miss it. It's a base hit. I don't know how that's possible, but it is apparently. One down, and that brings up Strauss, who's 0 for 3. Four-seamer up for a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer inside, 0-2 the count now. Fastball down and in, base hit again for Strauss. She's 1 for 4. That's 2 hits to start the inning. Brings up Liner, 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer down and in for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, hard ground to the short. Robertson misplays it. That's going to be an error. Runner's going to try and score. Throw home is late. It is a RBI for Liner. It is 12-4. Robertson's coming out. You know, leave him in. Who cares? 12-4 now the score. Sacks up. Change up in there, 0-1. Fastball down low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled back, 1-2. Change it down in the way, fouled off by Sachs, 2-2. 1-2 remains the count. Fastball down and in, dribbler to short. Robertson has no play but the first, 1 down. Both runners advance, and that brings up Stanky, 1 for 3 with a triple and an RBI. Change it down, called a strike on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball down and in, dribbler to third. Runner tries to score. Strauss has nowhere to run as this is just a menagerie of fuckery at this point. Fielder's choice is the second out, and that brings up foul, 0 for 2 with a walk. Change it down, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, called a strike, 0-2. Fastball up and away, fouled off, still 0-2. Change up and in, hard liner to left center field, giving chases Golden. He's not going to get there. One hop to the wall out there. That's going to score both runners as it's a double for foul and is now 12-6. Herbivores have cut the lead in half. Brings up Moon, 1 for 3. RBI singles last time up. Collins will exit as we will go to Lincoln Porchetto, the rookie lefty, to get the last out. Let's have a look at his line score. This is the 3rd appearance of the season for Porchetto. He's the only one not to have his 3rd appearance. No wins or losses. ERA at a 3.86. 2 earned runs. WHIP is at 1.50. 2 games pitched. 1 save. 4 2/3 innings. 4 hits. At batting average against 222. 3 strikeouts and 3 walks for the rookie pitcher. See if he can get the last out here against Moon. Outside, 1-0. Porchetto, interesting fact, as the curveball swung through 1-1, he was randomly generated with 1 accuracy. So I'm amazed there aren't more walks. Swung through the slider, 1-2. Porchetto looking to put him away. Fastball up and away, fouled off, still 1-2. Curveball down and in, called strike 3. Moon down on strikes, and that ends the game as Porchetto slams the door. Sandcats get the W, and they're back in the win column, ending their 2-game losing streak. Final score of 12-6. Looking at the line scores here, everyone in our lineup managed at least 1 hit, and RBIs for Golden, 3 for Cross on the homer, 1 for Bentley, 3 for Paul, 2 for Robertson, 2 for Mosley. On the other side, Holmes was hitless, so was Sachs. Everyone else got 1 hit. RBIs for Franco, Liner, 2 for Foul, 1 for Moon, and 1 for Stanky. Mondo gets the win, 7 2/3 pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He's got improved to a 3-0 record with a 2.61 ERA now. Collins win an inning, plus 4 hits, given up 1 strikeout. No earned runs given up by her, thanks to that error by Robertson in the 9th. And Porchetto got the last out with this punch out. ERA down to 3.60 for the rookie. Quilita gets the loss, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 15 hits given up, 5 earned runs, 1 strikeout. drops to 2-1 on the year. Villegas goes an inning and a third, 7 hits, 4 earned runs given up. And then Miller comes in, 1 and a third pitch, 3 hits, 3 earned runs on the homer, and he struck out a batter. Player of the game is going to be Hezekiah Cross. He went 4 for 6, homer, 3 singles, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored, followed by Paul, who went 2 for 5, double and a single, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and Vihan Robertson. Despite the error in the field, he'll finish in third, 3 for 5, day, a double, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. That's the kind of outing we needed after those 2 abysmal losses to the last place Sirloins. I can't believe we lost those 2 games. It was abysmal. But hey, that's in the past now, as we have gotten a win. Improved to 8-2 in the year, best record in the conference. Best record in the second best record in the league, actually. Platypire 9-1. Let's see how the simming goes. That doesn't matter really. Sawteeth take on the Wild Pigs here. Sawteeth in last place get a much-needed win over the Wild Pigs, who are slumping as of late. 6-2 the final, and Sirloins winning extras over the Herbisaurs 4-3, so the Sirloins are closing the gap. We now have a 1-game lead over the Blowfish, who are 7-3, who are 8-2, and that's going to set up a big series with them coming up here real quickly in 3 games, I believe. Moonstars at 5-5, Sirloins 5-6, Sawteeth 4-7. Still a 2-team race for the time being. Herbisaurs are 7-4, Wild Pigs 6-5, Hot Corners 3-7, along with the Freebooters, and the Moose are 4-6. On the other side, Platypi have the best record, 9-1. They did not play in that sim. Heaters are 6-4, also did not play. Grapplers fall to 5-6. Wide Loads 4-5, B-Wolves 3-6, Buzzards 6-4, Jacks 4-5, Nemesis and Overdogs, and Crocodiles all at 4-6. That looks like a 1-team race down there. Good lord. Alright, we are playing the last place Freebooters up next. Weeby will be on the mound against Preston. This game will not be recorded. But looking at the pitching lineup, Preston is winless on the year. 12.86 ERA, 2.14 WHIP, and not very confidence-inspiring numbers. Weeby is 2-0. ERA got cut down to 4.72. I believe it was up near 6 last time he pitched. And his WHIP is now down to 1.35. Let's look at the developments here. Deshaun Levon, released by the Sawteeth. Been with them for a hot minute. Is replaced by Heidi Mabetz. Okay. Who used to be on the Nemesis, I believe. Marin wins an arm wrestling contest. Gets 4 arm. He needs that in center. Nice. Training opportunities available. Sawteeth, Sign, Seymour Sox, replacing Beefcake McStevens. Looking to cut some cap here. Pedro Nixon is off the Crocodons, replaced by Roman Rhodes. His former backup replaces him once again. What are the odds? Golden gets +4 speed. He's up to a 59 now in that department. That's nice. Other than that, nothing too much happens. Let's have a look at the development options here. Okay, I don't like this one for Collins. I don't like this one for Mackey either. Let's see, that they're both A, really expensive, and B, they have chances for negative traits, so that kind of scares me away from them. Fielding for Golden, he doesn't really need it. I'd much rather him get some speed or some power in his bat so he can hit better. But it is cheap, so it is an option. It's under 10% chance to expire, though, so I'm not worried. Fielding for Paul. Fielding, he needs more so than Golden. But we could get more velocity for Mahoney and improve our young pitcher in the bullpen. Tough. And then Robertson's will be here next time, so I'm not worried about that expiring. We can get that next time. Actually, we could do both of these. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do both, because you know what? We need to improve our John Paul, get him back to that B+ level of rating. So let's do Mahoney first, actually, because his is more important, given that he's younger and it's more expensive. It's only going to get the +4 velocity, because he's up to a 67 in that department. Does not get composed. Oh well. Alrighty, and then let's do Paul here. Let's see, what are we going to get? Ooh, +16 fielding, what a roll. Puts him at 89. And Steeler, not got. He did not get it. Oh well. Still a B, though. It does not get him back to the B+ level. Probably need to work on improving that contact, and then he'll get that back. Still, that's a fantastic roll. +16. Was not expecting it. Alright, let's set the lineup here and call it an episode. See what they got here. Mosley leading off, followed by Mackey at shortstop. Cross, Bentley,
Marin in the 5 hole now. Kawaguchi in the 6. Golden down to the 7 slot again. Paul batting 8th. And Camden Brennan 9th. I think I want to move Paul up here to the 6th spot just because of that power in his bat. Then have Kawaguchi, Golden, and then Brennan because I want Kawaguchi in front of Golden and Brennan, who are slower. Alright, I like that. I like this lineup. So Mosley, Mackey, Cross, Bentley, Marin, Paul, Kawaguchi, Golden, Brennan, and Weeby on the hill. Alrighty guys, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. This is the Nasty One, signing off.